Yo, welcome to Fast Forward Mindset Motivational Podcast. I'm your host, Coach James. This is where we rewire your thoughts, reset your mindset, and fast forward your life. No more rewinding, just discipline, motivation, and the truth you need to become unstoppable. If you're ready to elevate your mindset and take control of your future, you're in the right place. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So, y'all, last weekend we got hit pretty hard with some rainstorms. I want to say it was on Monday. It rained so hard it uprooted trees, bushes, broke windows, and did some other stuff that I never thought would even happen. So, yeah, let's just say last week was kind of adventurous. I mean, I was in the house all weekend long because it was raining. I wasn't trying to go out in the rain. I'm not a rain type driving type guy. So, so I was in the house, so I missed the madness. But anyways, so y'all, we back to sunshine. It's cooling down here in Arizona, so we all good. So I want to ask y'all to do me a favor. Go to the podcast itself and click on the follow button. When you click on the follow button, you'll get a perk. Okay, and that perk is that when a brand new episode drops, you'll get the alert. And once you get the alert, you can tap right in and be on your way to listening to the lovely voice of Coach James. so, so y'all, the other day I was doing my gratitude journal, and I shared this with y'all before. I'm a big gratitude type guy. I even got my own gratitude journal made. So if you're interested, let me know. I can get you one. But anyways, so y'all, in the process of writing my gratitude, the things I was thankful for, I started to really realize how there was so many things that I didn't even think of or I don't think of. And today I want to talk about things that are unthought of. Because when it comes to looking at our life as a whole and finding a way to find gratitude in things, sometimes we skip over things and we don't look at them holistically. And because we don't do that, we forget some of the things that we should actually be grateful for. So today I want to talk about those things that you should be grateful for. Okay. I used to think really, really miserable. Yes, miserable is the right word to use. My thought process kept me miserable every day, all day. I had a hard time even trying to digest what was going great in my life. It's just so crazy. But now I look at all these things, they just come to my mind, right? But that morning, I thought about a lot of things to be thankful for. And when you think about things to be thankful for, let's be honest, it makes life easier, especially when things are going great. Life just feels good. I mean, it should, anyways. And if you got things going great in your life and life is rough and not easier for you, then maybe you're not focused enough on the things that are going great in your life. But I want to talk about a few things today that has to do with gratitude itself because I want to call them out for you, help me. I want to make this podcast episode for you to be able to understand and to be able to be grateful for things, more things in your life that you maybe have not even thought of. Okay? So let me just start off with this. The status of your relationships. What are the status of your relationships? What is the status of your marriage? What is the status of your friendships? What is the status with your family? See, a lot of times we look over the part that we have a strong marriage, a great marriage, a marriage that's working. People complain all the time about how bad marriage is or how tough it is. Yes, marriage can be tough. Any relationship can be tough, especially when it comes to romance. But at the same time, if you got a marriage that is working and things are okay, that's something to celebrate. Another thing that to celebrate is, do you have any strong friendships? Some of y'all have had friends since childhood. I tell you right now, I don't have no childhood friends. No, I could jump on Facebook right now or IG and hit up a childhood friend. Because luckily for me, I never made enemies with that many people. But I can jump on and hit them up. But some of y'all have had friends y'all have been hanging out with since elementary for 30, 40 plus years. And that is to be celebrated. So, gratitude, number one, is what is the stability of your relationships? And if you got one or two bad relationships, don't get those caught up with the ones that that's working great. Be excited with the ones that's working great. The two that's not working, maybe it should not be working for you. I always say it's about friendship. Friends are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Let that be what it is. Number two, are you grateful that you have a stable job? You got a job that pays the bills? Some of us don't think about that. All we talk about is how horrible our job is, how we don't like being there, how it doesn't pay enough, how your manager don't like you. But if you got a stable job and you got a stable income, that's something to be grateful for. It's stable. I heard a lady share the other day at work. She was talking to, I guess, her neighbor sitting next to her. And she said something to the fact that when it comes to work, you have to treat your job like it's your dream job. And when she said that, that resonated with me right away. Because even if you don't like your job, but you treat it like it's a dream job, it will be a better scenario for you. And let me tell you why this is important. Because if you treat the job that you work like it's your dream job, when you do find your dream job, you will respect it more. You will be excited more. But if you don't treat your job like it's a dream job and you actually find your dream job, I'm afraid that you might take advantage of having that job that you always wanted because you never treated anything else like it was your dream job. It just paid the bills. So number two, if you have a stable job, it's paying the bills, that's gratitude. All gratitude, okay? Number three, a stable living residence. If you got mail going to residence, I don't know, some of y'all have mail going to residence and you ain't been there in 22 years. But anyways, though, in the aspect of that, if you have a stable living residence, you have a room, you have a bed, you have somewhere you could take a shower, you have somewhere you can cook some warm food, a hot plate, warm up your food in the microwave. That is a stable living residence. Why wouldn't you not celebrate that? And on my notes, I wrote, no eviction notice. That goes along with the stable living resident. But the reason why I wrote that there's no eviction notice is because you should be excited for that. People right now are being evicted every day. People are being foreclosed on in their homes. We just live in an economy now where it's tougher to live because of the fact of things are so expensive. The cost of living has changed drastically. And so if you don't have an eviction notice on your door, you should be excited and grateful that you have a stable living residence because some of us don't have that. So, y'all, these are things that are unthought of. Do you have something in your life that you can celebrate for gratitude that you don't think of? I just called out 3 different scenarios for you. And I hope based on that, you can take those and they resonate with you and you can find a way to celebrate those. Because life is made to celebrate, not to be disgruntled, not to be worried, not to be fearful or doubtful. Life is made to be celebrated. So next time you're looking for things to be thankful for, remember you've got a lot to be thankful for. Hey y'all, thank y'all for listening. I really, really appreciate it. If you are interested in reaching out to me, you can send me an email at jewatki1@gmail.com. Send me a message. Y'all, a lot of folks are probably hesitant to respond when they get messages, when they get comments on their podcast. I'm not shy. So if you leave me a message on my podcast episode, if you leave me a message through my email, through my DMs on social media, believe me, I'm going to respond to you. It may not be within a matter of 30 minutes, but I'm going to respond to you. So if you got questions for me, ideas, hit me up. Send me a message. I'm not hard to find, y'all. I'm on IG all day, every day. It's James Watkins at 40 and Fit Life Coach. If you're struggling today with thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, please don't hesitate to call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. And as I always end with, practice daily mindset rehabilitation. And that's my 2 cents on it, y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. And remember, don't rewind your life, fast forward it. Until next time, keep moving forward. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. All right, y'all. Peace.